My name is Randy Grimm, and I rescue dogs.
I'm coming, out of my way.
It's so good to see you.
Oh, you're starving.
Hey, little baby.
I live in St. Louis, Missouri, and we have the largest population of feral dogs in North America. I scour these neighborhoods looking for the worst of the worst and see who is probably not going to last another 24 hours.
We got the whole family now.
I pick up the ones that are dying and get them off the street and into the shelter. I've been doing this for over 20 years, and when I started, I just had a few friends that would take stray dogs we find and bring them home with us. Now, 20 years later, I have a fully staffed veterinarian trauma center. Wow, look at that.
That's why it's probably so infected. We gotta get that out.
I have a rehab center.
Hi, Bubba.
Adoption center.
There we go. That's your new daddy.
Trainers, you name it, I got it now. I got the help I've always wanted. We give them that second chance. They deserve a chance to see what it's like to be loved, to be cared for, to be fed. That's what we do. That's what I do. I can't rescue everyone, but damn it, I'm gonna try.
Hi, sweetheart. Come here. It's okay, yeah. You poor little thing. Oh my goodness. Come here, baby.
When troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me.
It's okay.
You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Poor Bob.
You raise me up to more than I can be.
Tonight, another mass rescue of pit bulls from a vacant building in St. Louis.
Stray Rescue of St. Louis and the Circuit Attorney's Office have teamed up to bring animal cruelty cases to justice. Stray Rescue is often a first responder in cases of animal abuse. This allows them to provide photos and in-depth reports to the Circuit Attorney. They aim to send a message to animal abusers that this behavior will not be tolerated.
Get ready for this next case because it is one that's worse than most animal abuse cases that any members of Stray Rescue have ever encountered. 5 dogs tortured and killed, scattered throughout a building.
April, St. Louis Police and Stray Rescue of St. Louis are determined to find the persons responsible for killing these dogs. Pictures taken by Stray Rescue of St. Louis showed the gruesome scene. Adult pit bulls strangled, mutilated, burned, gang signs on the walls.
I feel real confident we're going to catch the people that did this. The police are being awesome.
The city of St. Louis is launching a new effort to crack down on animal abuse and neglect. Mayor Francis Slay, the police department, and city prosecutors are now teaming up with Stray Rescue to form the city's first animal cruelty task force. It includes an officer dedicated to solely investigating animal cruelty cases. Mayor Slay says the goal is to make sure that animal abuse and neglect laws are enforced.
Somebody who does something violent to an animal is more likely to do something violent to people as well. So by standing up for animals, we are also standing up for our neighborhoods.
A sickening case of animal abuse came to an end today when a man who police say mutilated and tortured animals entered a guilty plea to the crime.
Fox 2's George Sells has more details.
What Stallworth admits to doing to those animals is simply unspeakable. It was in May on Wells Avenue when police at Stray Rescue were called to this home. A dog was found hanging by its neck from a cord out the second-story window.
He skinned their faces. He strangled them till their heads fell off. Burned them. He tortured these animals with his bare hands.
Derek Stallworth was sentenced to 4 years in jail for 5 counts of animal abuse.
4 years is a start, but to even have a prison sentence is a start because this is a new day in St. Louis. So the tide has changed completely.
The importance of today's sentencing is huge. This is exactly what needed to happen.
And late this afternoon, we learned about a new arrest for another sickening case of animal abuse. It's the first bust by the new Animal Cruelty Task Force.
Now Fowler is charged with 2 counts of animal abuse.
I've been praying for justice for these 2 dogs, and I finally got it.
We will not tolerate violence of any kind in the city. If you commit violence, we're going to hunt you down, we're going to catch you, and you're going to be punished. And that includes violence to animals.
The conviction marks the first of its kind since Stray Rescue began its partnership to help the city police stop animal abuse.
Stray Rescue has developed relationships in the community. We see in the previous case that people came forward and gave us information, and that person was convicted.
People familiar with this story know that Stray Rescue was a big part of this investigation.
Thanks to the new Animal Abuse Task Force in the city of St. Louis, police are working on this case and they are getting results.
The Animal Abuse Task Force began in mid-September, just a few days before refuse workers found Opie in a North St. Louis dumpster, shot a dozen times and strangled with an extension cord.
Come on, Opie, come!
I don't know of anybody or any animal being shot 12 times and surviving. And I really think it's because he has a strong will to live.
Lou Nace is the officer who gives the task force its muscle. And thanks to his outreach, witnesses came forward identifying this man, 28-year-old Ron Jackson, as the person who shot and strangled Opie, simply, they say, because he was barking.
You're going to get your justice today. Yeah.
For the folks at Stray Rescue, tomorrow is Dream Come True Day, the grand opening of the new Welcoming Center at Stray Rescue's Companion Animal Center at Jefferson and Pine.
This is the meet and greet room.
And that is really what these improvements are about, making the initial meeting between dog and family more pleasant.
For once, I'm thinking about the people instead of the dogs.
But now